That's why they split ways.
Okay. Because I'll be honest with you, I see those pictures, New York City, when Edison tried to do his thing. You
Hmm.
see how many wires and cables throughout the whole city?
Yeah.
Apparently, it takes one cable to light one bulb with DC. Is what I was
It's
seeing.
not DC. DC is not efficient over long distance.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a power generation station every blocks to maintain the electricity in the city efficiently.
Oh. So while we're talking about conspiracies, can you give us one conspiracy that you like hearing about or like that piqued your interest with Tesla?
Oh, with Tesla,
Yes.
for me, major one was the Wardenclyffe Tower,
Okay.
which was one of his creations was a Tesla coil, and the Wardenclyffe Tower was supposed to be a radio frequency generator for J.P. Morgan. And once he got the funding from J.P. Morgan, he upscaled it and was going to create free energy
Mm.
and he thought that everybody should have the commodity of electricity in their household for free.
Mm.
And then J.P. Morgan pulled the funding and said it was breach of contract.
Really?
But at the time, J.P. Morgan had copper mines,
Mm.
owned silicone facility. He owned everything to manufacture cables, wire, electricity. He owned all the
Wow.
workings behind it. So free electricity was a big loss for him.
I can see that.
So he pulled the funding from Tesla under breach of contract and gave it to Edison.
Edison.
Yep.
Wow.
Where the corporate greed took over.
Yeah. Well, the says the rich get richer, we get poorer. So
Yeah.
definitely in that situation. My goodness. All I know is that, from at the time, why I was thought Edison was the man was because everything was invented, not knowing other people invented it for him.
Yeah.
Kind of like,
Sure.
he invented anything. But then I found out about Tesla, stuff. Now, there was another story you told me, something about paperwork,
Oh, yeah.
documents.
So the end of his life.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's no worries.
Yeah.
So when Nikola Tesla passed away, he died poor, living in a hotel. And he's blacklisted, which is just this crazy guy that they portrayed him to be. But yeah, he died. There was 80 cases of files of inventions, patents, all sorts of things that he had done throughout his life,
Right.
that the government took. They took all of his files, and then his nephew inherited everything.
Mm-hmm.
When he got those files back from the government, there's only 60 cases. And they had stated that there was nothing interesting in there. So they gave it all back, 20 cases short.
Right.